Good morning, sunshines. How is everyone today? If you guys are not in the Discord, you should be in there because I'm going to start posting when the PS5s are available. If you guys didn't see, they were available earlier. Probably not. Oh, no, here's another alert that says they are available again, just in case. Oh, never mind. They're out of stock already. They're there for like 30 seconds. Hey, Taco. Hey, Tim. Oh, let's turn this on. Oh, hey, Nerd One. How's it going? Oh, yeah, I thought it looked really dark here. Hold on. Become lit up. There we go. Hi, how are you? How have you been? Good morning, sunshines. What did you have for breakfast, if you have had breakfast at all? We're going to do just chatting for right now. See how it goes. I can't really stream for very long, so I'm not really sure if we want to do like marbles or if we just want to do stream raiders. Hi, Rain. Hello, pretty. How are you this morning? Good morning, sunshine. Yeah, thank you so much for coming back, Tim. I appreciate it. I'm having bacon and pancakes. Oh my gosh. Bacon. I haven't had bacon in so long. I'm so jealous. That's amazing, Nerd One. I have not had any breakfast this morning. I probably should have eaten something, but it's fine. I'll be fine. How are you this morning, Arain? Are you having a fantastic sunshiny day? Just working? Oh, thank you so much for being here while you're working. I appreciate it. And you had cinnamon rolls. Ooh, nice. Breakfast was low carb shake. Lunch was low carb bar. I sense a theme. Well, that's good. I'm proud of you. You know what my breakfast is actually going to be? Is going to be these candies. So, I'm proud of you for doing the right thing with your health and eating some nutritious breakfast. Everything will be fine. It's true. Well, thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate it. Candy for breakfast. Yeah, I probably should have eaten something before this. But yeah, we went to the 99-cent store last night and I got these tiny mini frogs, which is amazing because they're so tiny and adorable. And then if you guys didn't know, my favorite candy is Smarties, which is silly because some people hate Smarties. But I found these tropical Smarties last night. So I'm super excited about them. And I've already tried a couple of them and they're super good. I have to like control myself with Smarties though, because I'll just eat them over and over. I'll just keep unwrapping them and eating them. So hopefully that's not going to be the case this morning. So I decided that if you guys want to feed me a treat instead of my dog, then we can choose that. We can choose that instead. Smarties brings me back to getting them in my bag for Halloween. Yes, and Halloween's my favorite. It's my favorite holiday, so it worked out. How's work going, Rain? If you're still here, sorry, I know that some people cannot stay, especially if they're at work. I keep forgetting I need to fix this just chatting over here, or I mean this chat box in the just chatting. Am I in Discord? No. You work from home. Yes. I love it. That's the best place to work from. I'm excited for you, Rain. How's your game going? Did you already turn it in? I like how it looked like a children's show last time we saw. It was pretty badass. Okay, so what's everyone feel like doing? Do you guys want to play a game? Do you want to just sit here and drink coffee and eat candy? Do we want to do like stream readers? Good grief, notifications. Good notifications, Batman. We could also do marbles again. I'm probably going to be here till like 11-ish, I think. Are you my boss? Who, me or Rain? I mean, we could both be your boss if you really want us to. Giggity goo. We are planning to wrestle in some KY jelly at some point. Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot about it. I use it so often that I don't really realize what it says on it. Yes, I am your boss, Tim. You get the entire week off. Congratulations. Got the game functioning. So now I just need to make it look more pretty. I think it looks beautiful. So I think you're done, Rain. A plus. Do they fight each other yet? How does that work? Sweet, right? That's pretty funny because Tim is actually his own boss, right? You could technically give yourself the week off. I'm surprised Rain went with my idea. No one listens to me. What? True, we listen to you all the time. I killed one of my viewers because you asked me to. So, I mean, just saying. I would be much more dedicated to you. Okay, cool. Then I am your boss. We'll just pretend that's the way it be. You were forced to the card. I could technically say nope. I don't want to do that, but I did listen to you. It was a fair card, so I figured that Richie is a good enough friend of ours that he would understand that we weren't trying to be mean or anything. Nerd one, what have you been up to recently? What's the good news? All right, we're just playing some Stream Raiders battles. How about that? I feel like that's the easiest way to go here. So both Burrito and Taco start with 100 HP. Each round you can choose to attack, defend, or heal. Victory is received when the other player has 0. Awesome. I love it. Well, I was really good at killing the animal in the last game, so I feel like I'd be good at killing the other thing. Do you get a choice of what you want to be, the taco or the burrito? Or are you just one of them? Where this is? Stream Raiders. Here we go. I updated and everything. Is it going to show up? I'm like, is it going to be on the screen or what? Here we go. It has big old frogs and spiders because apparently we're shrunk. Burrito's player 1 and Taco's player 2. Oh, that's right, because you needed a multiplayer game. Ah, amazing. I love it. I want to be supreme on the victory screen. Do you dump a bucket of sour cream on it? Great. These are great ideas. All right, let's go ahead and do this first battle here. We're apparently fighting a bunch of spiders. Oh, like we can be in any of these little blue squares, I see. Okay, so let's try to group up in this one right here. So if you guys can go towards the top right and be near me, that would be amazing. Let's not go anywhere over here or here. Let's all try to stay fairly close together. The loser just disappears. Works too. They're vaporized. That's fine. Either way, I love it. I've been working a lot lately on my time off, been playing a bunch of Unite. I moved into a new place also. Amazing. Was it far from your old place? Or did you go to like or did you just move like down the street? You don't have to tell us where it is. I'm just nosy about how far it is from your last place. I'm going to have to Google Unite, though, because I'm not sure what it is. You might have told me, or someone might have told me it. Oh, okay. Pokemon. Yes. I was like, it sounds familiar. So I was like, somebody, I think, told me about this, but it's the Switch game, right? "20 minutes from your old place in Los Angeles." Oh, amazing. Twins. I live in Los Angeles. Well, not really in Los Angeles, but that's the county I live in. The Switch game. Awesome. How are you liking it? Our friend Taters has been playing it, and I think she's been liking it a lot. I feel so bad for Taters. I don't know if you guys saw her Twitter post, but she had some traumatic stuff happen yesterday. All right, guys, if you want to play Stream Raiders with us, you just go to this site right here, or I believe that there is a phone app, and then you just it'll give you some dudes. You connect your Twitch account, and then it'll give you like 3 dudes down here at the bottom, and then you just drag them up next to my reindeer guy up here in the top right. I'll be in and out. I actually have some actual work to do. Well, I appreciate that you're lurking, but I told you that you had the week off, so no. Have fun, Tim. I'll have to remember that my cup says this. I'm the kind of person that has like a name tag on at work, and somebody like says my name, and I'm like, how'd you know my name? And they're like, you're wearing a name tag. Duh. So yeah. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I did not think I would like it because it's hard to tear me into another MOBA, especially since I play a bunch of League. Oh yeah. So you have some MOBA experience then. Thanks, Tim. Cool mix of Pokemon and not seeing a toxic chat is refreshing. What do you mean a toxic chat? Like you've been streaming it and your chat is amazing because you're playing a different game, or is there chat in Pokemon games? Sorry, I just don't know a whole lot about them, so I'm not sure. The only downside to my game is I don't have online versus capability. Both players have to play on the same computer. Oh, so it's like a local thing? I gotcha. I mean, that could still be cool too. Like for us, for like our family, we play a lot of stuff on local just for us to play against each other. So that's still cool. Do you just not, is that not something that you guys do in that course? League of Legends has a lot of toxic. Oh, I get you. It's like League, but it's not toxic like League. Gotcha. What's a call out? But yeah, I've played League of Legends once. It was my first time playing, and people were really, 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 really mean to me. So I never played again. So I get it. I don't know how to do it. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, maybe they'll teach you that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what how in depth they go. Mid, bottom, top. Is this like your preference in bed? All of the positions? Objective alert, calling the team. Oh, call outs like talking to the team and telling them like I get it, like raid call outs. Okay. Yes, I get it now. Sorry. My blondness was taking over. It was pretty rough. I would have cried had I not already known that it was like that. Yes, and I know what top, mid, and bottom is now. I'm getting it. Thank you for hanging in there, Nerd One. But yeah, I had already known it was like that because I had seen Zero play it, and I've seen Zero play it with his friends that he grew up with like since school, and they were really like the meanest I've ever seen to each other during playing that game. Like they would like call each other like crazy mean names and all sorts of stuff and like scream at each other for like feeding the other team and stuff. And it's just like, dude, you guys have known each other since first grade. You need to calm down. This is just a game. So yeah, I already knew people were crazy on that game. That's just guys though, is it? Great. Big brain working, right? Got one of those up in here. Keep thinking that, Nerd One. Keep thinking that. Same with COD. Oh, people are like really toxic on that game. I have heard some stuff about COD, but I've never actually watched it like with people being able to communicate with each other, so I haven't actually seen it firsthand. Playing with a full team on League is better than playing solo, but the homies not online. Yeah. That does make sense. But you are able to play solo, obviously, like against NPCs or like with a group of NPCs. Yes, Arain, he has not cried when I dropped him off for 4 entire days now. It was a little rough last week, just because he didn't want to be away from me, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. Like I'm sorry. You like hanging out with me, but I didn't hate it, because I like hanging out with him. Um, but yeah, all of this week he's on this be brave kick, because I've been telling him, like, other kids are sad to leave their parents, of course everyone's sad. I'm sad about him leaving, but we're all being brave so that we're not freaking ourselves out, because he was just breaking out crying, like, when we're home hanging out, and I'm like, dude, we're together right now. Like, don't ruin your time, at home by freaking out with your, Sunday scaries of 24/7. So he has been doing much better with the being brave thing. He also did make a couple of friends. Even this morning, like, we got there and there was a little girl walking up, and he was like, "Hey, dude," because he calls everybody dude, and she's like, "Hey," and then as we were walking up, she waited for him and she held the door open for him to go into school. So he's got a couple little friends, and I think that's helping a lot. Other random players on your team and against you. Oh, so like just random groups. Gotcha. My friends and I are not toxic with each other. Maybe it's because of our maybe. Maybe. It was super cute. I was like, oh, because there was another boy yesterday too that was like goodbye, and my son is super friendly. He says hi to everybody. Um, he knows about strangers, but like literally every single person in the store, he tells them hi. Sometimes he tells them he loves them, and it makes people's day. And I don't ever want to tell him to stop. It's so freaking cute. Like, he's made a lady cry before. It was like the day after Mother's Day, and he told her that he loved her, and she like stopped in the next aisle and started crying. I was like, oh my god, poor baby. All right, Smurf. Let us know what game you are playing. Eventually if you can. And thank you so much for lurking. Good morning, sunshine. We are playing some Stream Raiders. If anybody else wants to place some dudes on the Stream Raider battlefield here, it is this thing here. And you just go to this link, streamraiders.com/t/evilvixen, or you download the app, and then you connect to your Twitch account, and you will be able to play with us. Kids can be totally one-sided most times, either super savage or super sweet. I feel like my son's both. I feel like he is occasionally very savage, and with everyone else especially, he's very sweet. Hey guys, we're gonna eat some tiny frogs. It's time for breakfast. Oh, it's this game right here, Nerd One, and basically you're just battling guys. Like, see how like these bad guys here, let me zoom in. See these bad guys here? We're gonna fight them. Technically this event is like we're tiny, so it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And then I place my guys here, and see how Taco has his guy next to me. So you place your guys like right around us, and you can place them every 5 minutes. See how Taco just was able to place another guy, and now he has 2 guys? But yeah, these guys will level up, and they get like really cool bad guys. And they get really cool skins and stuff. So yeah, I like these emotes. What's your new last name on EQ? Crap, what was it? I don't even know if I was able to change it, to be honest, because I think I might have gone to sleep. But I will change it, I promise. What was it though? Can we do the poll command while I'm ripping these frogs apart? Because for some reason they're all melted together. The poll command will tell us. I'll remember. Here, let me put these frogs down. Not pool, poll. Oh, it was Happy Little Boobas. It was Tater's suggestion. If I didn't change it, I need to actually get on and do that, because we're not going to be able to change it this weekend. You guys, these frogs are so good. We just have no filter and say what's on their minds. Oh, the kids. I'm like, wait, what? Thought we were talking about toxic people on LOL for a second. Not quite. But yeah, I like Happy Little Boobas. I'm glad we got that one. As a matter of fact, let me open up EverQuest since we're just playing. Okay, on my computer just now, it went boo-doo-doo. Did you guys hear that? I need to know what you guys can hear and what you can't. Because sometimes I forget to open things and then I start the stream and then I open them after I start the stream and I'm like, did everybody just hear that boo-doo-doo? Yes, okay. Just making sure. Thank you. Amazing. All right. Let's open up this EverQuest and see if I changed it. You guys see the cats running around behind me? They are freaking out right now. All right, let's head into Mischief. Dude. Max, stop. Max is being such a punk. He's chasing Enzo around everywhere. Enzo's so old and he's just like tired. And Max just will not leave him alone. Poor thing. I bit the inside of my lip the other day right here where I used to have my piercing. For some reason, the piercing part really like gets bit a lot more. And I've just bitten it like 15 times since then. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it's like the worst. It's like once you bite it, it starts becoming swollen. And then it's all over from there. Okay, let it be known that I told Mark that I was streaming in 2 places. I put it in Discord and I sent him a message. So I did my part here. Titty sprinkles. I didn't change it. Surname. Okay, so we won't be able to do a vote this week. It's because I have a potion on, so I kind of wanted to just sign out like right away. Happy Lil Boobas. You needed to kiss it to make it better? Yes, I need every single one of you to do that. I'm not allowed to do it. It'll let me have my name be Titty Sprinkles, but it is not allowed to be Happy Little Boobas, apparently. Let me try it. B-E-W. Happy Little Boobas. Like this. I was wondering if it was going to let boob. Titty? Not boob? Like, we're kidding? Okay, Happy Little Boobas EW. There we go. It was made here. You guys can see it here. If my game capture was right, it's not. There we go. There we go. Happy Little Boobas. B-E-W-B. Cannot believe it will let titty and not boob. That is so silly. Okay, now I'm going to camp because I have this potion over here, this cake on the top right that I don't want to waste because it gives me extra experience. Okay. All right, guys, we only have 3 people on this Dream Raiders battle, so I'm hoping that Taco can carry it. We ain't gonna make it otherwise. Your 2 little dudes are gonna save us, Taco. We need a blowing kiss emote. Oh, that would be amazing. And where's my Discord? Let's write it down in the Discord so I don't forget. Okay, first I'm going to remind myself that I need to fix chat in just chatting because it shouldn't be smushed down like that here. Custom spells, icons, or cake experience, something new. It's actually not a cake. It's a potion, but it just looks like a cake to me. So I just call them cake. But hey, Suds, how's it going? And those spell icons come from my UI. I actually have a custom UI called this. And that will make all of your spell icons what mine look like. And I'm not sure if it's new or not because I I haven't played for super long. Only 4 years, so I'm still a baby noob. All right, blowing kiss emote. I'm putting it on here. I actually have other emotes loaded in to the emote page because I guess I have a fancy emote page now. But I just don't have enough slots unlocked. I heard that they were doing follower emotes just for having so many followers, but I'm not sure like if that's a beta thing, if they're doing it for everyone, or if I just simply do not have enough followers. I could see that being a thing. So, we'll see if anything like that opens up later. But I could cycle in and out some emotes technically. It's just that I feel like so many people like a lot of them that I feel so scared to. I tried to change the emotes one time. I replaced the noob sword in the very beginning of streaming, and people were not very happy about it. How do you not have enough followers? Oh, Rain, you're so sweet. I'm technically like super small potatoes to Twitch, so some of these people out here have like hundreds of thousands of followers. So they're probably going to get that kind of stuff first. I only know the P99 ones. Ah, got you. So you're working like old school. Awesome, awesome. Well, I only know those ones in that UI because I've been using it for so long. Like it has the all the stuff about the character in the middle and all the party information. So I really like that UI. Thank you, Taco, for placing more dudes. Now we have 4 entire people to fight these guys. At least they're just frogs and spiders. They'll probably be fine. Honestly, I worry sometimes about getting too many followers. Just because, like, these ladies that have a lot of followers, they get scrutinized so much. Like, you say one wrong thing, you're on like embarrassingtwitchmoments.com and stuff, and it's like, oh my God, please don't let me just fly under the radar, please. I feel like we have the perfect amount of people. But yeah, they should give it to people who have as many followers as I have. Okay, we're gonna eat some tropical Smarties. Breakfast 2.0. They're put under a microscope, exactly. Like famous people and stuff. I'm not about that life. I'm just here for fun. I'm just here for fun and stream raiders. Oh, let me not eat this entire package of Smarties. Good idea. Let's do the fidget spinner. Intently. I feel bad for you, Tim, but thank you. Add some milk to your Smarties and you have cereal. Oh my goodness. I get what you're putting down, Arain, but it sounds horrible. And EQ, right? All right, let's fidget spin it. Okay, guys, we have 9 more minutes in case you want to play some dudes. That would be amazing. Oh, I don't think I changed my game from just chatting. I don't think I changed my category. No wonder we don't have like anybody playing streams. I like the fancy shirts you've been wearing. This one doesn't have any giraffe though. No, it doesn't. Sorry. I should paint some giraffes on here. That would be very fancy, right? You guys know my art skills are out of this world. But yeah, I actually got these just recently. I got a few shirts at Ross and I love them to death. But I got another green one that my son does not like, and he says that it makes me look old. So I don't know if I'll ever wear it here. Just saying that. Top-notch art skills. Yes, my art is the best art. If you guys are not in the Discord, you should definitely be in there because I post all of my art in there. In the pictures channel. Top-notch art skills. Best artist NA. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hey, Riley. How are you today? Good morning, sunshine. Have you had breakfast yet? What have you been doing? She drew my tattoos. Yep. I actually tattooed them right onto Taco. I'm a tattoo artist. You guys didn't know. It's like it's not green like this. It's not like a lime green. It's like a, I don't know how to describe it, like an old person green. Yeah, he's like, I don't like that shirt. You look old. I was like, thanks. I'm never going to wear this again. I'm so much better now. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Riley. You're looking amazing. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Teal? No. It's like, like the top of the Stream Raiders, like the top bar of it. You see where like it has the meats and it has like the key and stuff. That top bar, like Forest-y. What have you been doing lately, Riley? I've been seeing you going live, but I haven't been able to catch your stream. I'm so sorry. What have you been playing? What have you been doing? It looks darker. Wait, what looks darker? I'm talking about the other shirt. The other one, the old lady shirt. Not anything that's happening here. This shirt here is like a, I would say like a forest green. It's much greener than it looks on the camera. It looks more blue. It does look kind of tealy. So if that's what you were talking about, yeah. Okay, guys, we have 6 more minutes for the Stream Raiders battle. Oh, it's all good, Tim. Don't even worry about it. It definitely happened. So don't worry. Okay, have fun at your meeting, Irene. I hope that you have the best meeting of your freaking life. You can see it more in our Instagram post. Oh, yes, I did post it in my socials. If you have Instagram then or Facebook, I did post it also on my Facebook story thing. I've been playing a lot of old school RuneScape. Nice. And League. Oh, we were just talking to Nerd One about League earlier and how toxic the chat is. Have you tried Pokemon Unite? Apparently, that's the new trending game. So lots of highs and lows. Is RuneScape the high and then League is the lows? Yeah, I was just telling these guys that I played League 1 and people got extremely upset at me and screamed at me immediately and just told me I was just a waste of life and to quit. So it's like, okay, I'm never playing that again. Thank you, Mustard Sword, for placing your epic Orc Dromeda Barbarian. Thank you so much, because I was worried we might lose this one. So you're going to be carrying us in your little backpack. League is brutal. Yeah, they were pretty mean. I would have cried if I hadn't already known that they were like that. So I was just like, okay, these people suck. Someone said I was adopted in League, which is true, but how I know? I love it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe somebody would even say that in there, though. They're really reaching for those insults. Your mom found you under a rock. Hey, Mustard Sword. If anyone didn't tell me what they had for breakfast or their last meal, please tell me, because I need to know. How is that even an insult? Their troll game is weak. It was some 13-year-old. He's like, you were adopted. You were, oh my goodness. Howdy, Mustard Sword. Welcome. I'm excited that I got to stream twice this week. We are doing good. Oh yes, don't forget, we're currently raising money for Extra Life. You can find out more info at that link there. All right, we got 3 more minutes, so if you want to place any more dudes, please do so now or forever hold your peace. Forever. Just kidding. I just had a fried egg and sausage. Now I'm enjoying my coffee. Nice. That sounds delicious. I am also enjoying coffee. I was just thinking, man, this candy's making me really hyper. But it's not the candy because I'm like halfway through this and I never drink coffee. So I'll get it now. You guys never really get to see me that way because I stream really late usually, but I can get extremely annoying. Just putting that out there. Let's try to reel it in a little bit today, though. But that sounds super good, Riley. Is a fried egg? Are those the ones that have like the yolk? Is it sunny side up, or was it over easy? Is that what they call them? I think it's crazy to see sunlight behind you. You can see my living room so well right now. Some people love the couch though, so it works out. Doubtful. Don't test me. Oh yeah, let me change my category. God, none of my windows want to open when OBS is open. It's so annoying. I think I need to update it, but last time I updated OBS, it was bad news bears. It just deleted everything. I love runny yolks. I like that sunny side up where it's like I'm pretty sure that's the one where it's like kind of runny but kind of hard also. That's what she said. Ew though. Black bean burger with some Brussels sprouts and cauliflower. Ooh, I love black bean burgers. We get the kind that are like Chipotle. Oh my God, it's so good. I cook them and then I chop them up a bunch and then I put them in my salads and they're so good like that. Then fasting the rest of the day. Thank you so much for that donation, Extra Life. Awesome, awesome. Riley, you are so beautiful, gorgeous. And then fasting the rest of the day. I have to work out too. I've been working out at this time most of the week, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until after lunch. We got this battle. Yes, we do. Yeah, thank you for coming in here and carrying us because this epic's gonna totally win this. I totally, oh, great. I'm so glad. All right. You pull stream readers up. But yeah, putting those black bean burgers in salad is super good because it's got like the refreshing like crispiness of the crunchy water and whatnot, but also the black bean burgerness. And the spicy ones make it even better. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start this battle. All right, let's stop that, make ourselves fast. Oh, I like these emotes, mustard sword. But I'm letting my dog play outside and that shit needs to be supervised. Yeah, mine too. We have to let her in like a special yard with a fence. All right. Thank you, Mustard Sword, for the most kills and myself for the most assists. Let's open up this chest. And pick a winner. Congrats to Mustard Sword for your scrolls. New tier. That means, but that sounds amazing. Tier 2 progress. Look at us. We are so fancy today. What game are you going to play today, Riley? RuneScape or Toxic of Legends? All right. Let's go upwards towards this. No. There's a green chest over here. Well, I have to go for that one, so let's do this. Go get him, team. Yeah, thank you. All right. I'm going to place this guy right here in the middle. If you guys could place your guys right around mine, that would be amazing. Just go to this website here, streamraiders.com/t/evilvixen. Sorry, I'm just eating candy. Don't mind me. But yeah, also Nerd One. I don't know if this timer has come up yet, but just in case, that money that you just donated is going towards these incentives. I'm going to be doing cosplay this year for all of my Extra Life incentives. And we have already done the first 2 giveaways. But now we are headed for the 300 mark, and that will be the 100 layer makeup challenge. So that should be fun. We have a raccoon that comes in the yard that's far too friendly and fearless, so I'm scared my dog will find him. It's kind of adorable, though. What if they become best friends? I'll probably start with League, then change to RuneScape to calm down. Nice. I get it. I get it. Can't do League anymore. I started in beta, but all the clicking bothers my fingers now. Yeah, I can see that being a thing. 100 layers, yeah. If you've never seen it on YouTube, it actually was a trend like a while back, but I've just always wanted to try it and had no reason to do it. And basically, like, we pick a thing like lipstick, and we put 100 layers of lipstick on, or we put 100 layers of eyeliner on, or whatever it happens to be. My dog can't be friends with another living creature. Poor baby. I get RMI from clicking. Oh, I gotta Google something else. Oh, there's so many things that are those letters. Rocky Mountain Institute, some global energy system. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you what that is. Resource Management Incorporated. Repetitive something. Oh, repetitive motion injuries. Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like sometimes I have like carpal tunnel in my hands. If you guys didn't know this about me, I was a band nerd and I played flute for like 6 years straight. So sometimes I like when I start doing things with my hands, I'm like, did that give me carpal tunnel or what? Is that different? Repetitive motion? If you guys don't know my candy rules, you have to eat Smarties 2 at a time, always. And if there's not 3 left at the end, then you lost one somewhere. Cause pain, tingling, and numbness. All right. That's hot. Having to eat candy a certain way. I'll take it. Cool. It's so hot. I mean, if you think that kind of stuff is hot, Tim, we're in business. I got a lot of weird stuff like that. Oh, being in band is hot. Okay. I mean, even so, my same statement stands. Cool. It's different than carpal tunnel, but yeah, I do the same thing over and over. It heals after a bit of not doing that thing. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Thank you. Thank you for explaining it to me. Maybe that's what's going on with me then, because I don't really feel it unless I've been doing something like with my hands, like repetitive things. That would make sense. Thank you, Taco and Mustard Sword, for placing your dudes. That's cute. I wasn't in band. I was in choir and art and an art teacher assistant. Oh, that's adorable. Choir is almost the same as band. You just are using your voice as an instrument instead of using an actual instrument. And choir's usually considered like a part of like the core curriculum, but band isn't. So we had to they invented a period for us to be there, and we actually had to be there at 6:30 in the morning for zero period. And our hands were freezing in the wintertime holding our instruments. We had like little icicles hanging off of our instruments. One time at band camp. Thank you for saying that. That's definitely not the 500 millionth time I've heard it, especially as a flute player. What a great movie that was for flute players. And people that make apple pie, of course. That's what I wanted to do. Change this. Because I'm not just chatting, I'm playing Stream Raiders. That will always be a classic, yes. Apple pie is good. I do agree. It would probably be one of my favorites. I would say apple pie and strawberry pie are like my two favorite pies. Thank you guys for placing your units. We have 23 more minutes. Oh god, I should stop eating this candy. It's like making my tummy hurt. I was like in space time. Oh my god, I was so excited, Mustard Sword. Did you know I love space? Space saxophone, yes. Adorable. That's actually what Zero used to play in band. He was a sax player. Very exciting. I don't think I could ever play saxophone or anything with reeds because I just think that it's insane how people do that at all. And people who play the bassoon play with two reeds that are like back to back. Jazz flute. They actually do have jazz flute. It's the only way to get into jazz band is you're one person that plays the jazz flute. And sometimes it's like a bass flute or something completely different. I really wanted to be in jazz band, but my band teacher did not believe in jazz flutes. So no flutes were in jazz band. And then I was like, oh, I'll just switch to sax like every flute player decides. But I couldn't play with the reed. It just, how are you guys not splitting your tongues open all the time? I played the trumpet. Oh, cute. That's adorable. And drama class, acting for the win. That's awesome, Mustard Sword. I was friends with lots of drama class people. Our oldest plays bassoon, and the wifey played oboe. Oh my god! So oboe's the same way. It's two reeds back to back. I'm not about that life. I was a drummer. Cool. So the bad boys of the band then. I was the best trumpet NA. You guys, we should form a band. We should be like that SpongeBob band. Yes, we're on it. Thank you for being here, Nerd One. Have fun at the park with your dog. Have the best park of your life. And we love your guts and hope to see you another time. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Right. I'm always amused when someone decides I was one of the bad boys, right? But honestly, if you were a drummer, you're one of the bad boys of band. Like that's how everybody's drum liner. All right, guys, we have 20 more minutes on the Stream Raiders battle. This is probably going to be the last battle. Oops, excuse me. Add to the Space Cats Magic Fly video. What's the Space Cats Magic Fly video? We did live our own life. That part's true. It wasn't like bad boys. It was just, the most rowdy group of the band, the most rambunctious. I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad about them. I dated like 2 or 3 drummers in my time. So not going to say anything bad about them, but that's the kind of guys I was into at that time. So just saying. To be fair, most girls are into bad boys when they're young. And then they just decide one day, like, this ain't it. Or hopefully they do, because otherwise, poor babies. Should I be Googling this mustard sword space cats magic fly video? Dang it, OBS, stop. There we go. Is this relating to the space saxophone? It's this. Hold on. Let's play it. Am I gonna get muted because I'm playing this? Hold on, hold on. Do I have a display capture? This is it, guys. This is the video that we're watching right now. They're so cute. I have never seen this before in my life, Mustard Sword. Thank you. Oh, they even purr? Oh my god. Adorable. Yes, that was amazing. I'll have to show everyone I know that video. But yeah, as I said in the beginning, I am not able to stay for very long this morning, but I did want to hop on and hang out with you guys for a little bit and let you enjoy my man voice. Thank you so much for being here. Rip tacos. Oh, that's so sad. 44, I'm lazy too. Is that your tag on it? Nice. All right, guys, we have 16 more minutes. Don't forget to place any dudes if you would like to. I always notice what people make their little tags. That's pretty funny. Yes, thank you so much for being here, Mustard Sword. I appreciate you. And I'll be trying to get on more mornings. It's just I'm not able to stay for a super long time. I was too lazy to name them appropriately, so I just put lazy. Great. I'm lazy too. I usually just name them like what they are, like Rip or stuff like that. But I get it. I get it. But yeah, the thing about streaming during the day is that I also still need to do other things that I would normally do during the day. So I can't be on here like the entire time my son is in school. But I'll try to be on here for as long as I can, either at this time in the morning or a little bit later. That involves too much thinking. I do plenty of that already. So don't think anymore in the rest of your life. I agree. Only do it when it's absolutely necessary. After the stream, I probably will try to raid someone still. So, I mean, if you guys want to hang out with me and raid someone with me, that would be amazing. It's not going to be for like another 15 or so minutes. But just putting the raid message out there just in case you guys want to copy it right now. I've started to go to bed earlier, so I missed a few of the night streams. Oh, I get it. That is what happens to people when they stop coming to the stream, is they're like, I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. And I'm like, I'm sorry I ruined it in the first place. But that's good. I'm happy for you, Mustard Sword. You should get sleep. Sleep is very important. Very excited for you. Hey, Smurf. Yes, I will be leaving in like 15 minutes, though, so not right this second. If you want to play some dudes, you can totes do so before we go. Yes, there is a lot of other stuff on my schedule, mostly cleaning, but it does have to get done, so. And I don't think that's something that I can stream. Even this small daytime taste is a gift. I still feel bad I can't follow overnight. No, that's okay. I'm so glad that you're here today. And when you can be. You've been here 2 days in a row. That's amazing. I would, but it's trash on mobile. Oh, yeah. If you're on mobile right now, don't even worry about it. But thank you. Thank you for saying that you would. It's the thought that counts. It's so difficult. Though, because I've always been a night owl and my body's like, nope, time to go back to being a vampire. Yeah, that does happen. Probably from working third shift. Oh, yeah, totally. That'll definitely be a hard thing to break then, because even like when we just do 2 days a week of streaming like overnight and not getting to bed till like really late, sometimes that'll really screw me up into the week. So I get it. I've been on mobile. 5G for the win. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys if you've been on mobile. I appreciate it because the app is just the poops. So thank you, thank you. So how have you been, Smurf? Did you already tell me what you had for breakfast? Because you were here earlier, right? You were lurking. Oh yes, what were you playing? That's what I wanted to know. What game were you playing? Unless you already told me and I already forgot. Could be a thing. What happens when the G reachers are over 9,000? I know what over 9,000 is, but what's a G reacher? I'm replaying through Dead Space 2 right now. Fun, fun. What happens when the G reaches over 9,000? Okay, what's the G then? Like the G spot, the G string? Thank you. Which G are we talking about here? Oh my god, thank you, Mustard Sword. The thing we were just speaking about like 30 seconds ago? Oh, I get it now. We will all melt like it's the sun. You guys are the best. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it. We will all melt. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Let's get up to 9,000, shall we? Okay, we have 11 minutes on this battle. Don't forget to place any more dudes if you can. It's only one skull, so we should be fine. I'm like, do I have my water bottle? Yes, I do. Thank you. Amazing. All right, let's see what we got going on here. My tank is fancy in my little reindeer outfit. Mustard Sword looks amazing in this nightmare tank outfit. Yay! Thank you so much, Snowpea. Heyo! Welcome back to the Sunshine Factory VIP Club. Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. How are you today? Next, I'm in the Resident Evil 2 remake. If the Back for Blood beta doesn't open up first. What's Back for Blood? Another game? I'm off today, so it's game, 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 and sleep. I'm excited for you, Smurf. Resident Evil 2 remake. Oh, okay. I think I read that as something different the first time. I'm okay working away. Well, thank you so much for stopping by while you're at work. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I am going to be leaving in like 10 minutes, but I appreciate you being here for the end of the stream. Thank you. Thank you. I've been streaming for an hour, and I said at the beginning that I would not be able to stay for very long. So that is a thing. I'm so sorry. It's a Left 4 Dead revival, kind of. Oh, okay. Interesting. Just one more hour. I wish. I really wish, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Ooh, thank you for that battle royale. And your epic archer. Amazing. To battle! Let's see who wins. We got Snopey as the goose in here. You guys know how strong the goose is. She's just tired of us. How sad. I'm never tired of you guys. Of smoking. It's absolutely false. Not true. Not true. I just have a lot of stuff that I need to do today. She told me she's fed up with tacos, whatever that means. You guys. It was the space cat fact and the melting G. That is what it was. I gotta go now, guys. It was melting my brain. It was too blonde for all the things you were telling me, Mustard Sword. How's your day been, though, Soapy? Did you have breakfast already? What'd you have? Tell us all about it. Don't worry about work right now. Just worry about this stream. I love this face. Sky looks so happy. Okay, guys, we have 7 minutes on the Stream Raiders battle. So don't forget to drop your dudes on the battlefield. Pistachio muffins are a thing? Wait, really? Oh, the goose is getting annihilated by Smurf. The penguin wins. I didn't even know they existed. How come our dudes don't appear on the battlefield using parachutes? That would be amazing. That would be better, huh, Mustard Sword? Let's write a letter. That is preposterous. Oh, let me Google it. I want to see what they look like. Are they green? I was like, I wish my thing would come up. That's what he said. All right. Pistachio muffins. They are green. Oh my gosh. And they look kind of delicious, but also really weird at the same time. Like if this came from Japan, these would be melon muffins because like all their stuff is melony. This is amazing. I'm going to have to try to get one of these. I don't think I've ever seen them on this side of the country, though, to be perfectly honest. Fills the muffins with THC. Mustard Sword wants us to have a really good time, you guys. You should try one. Pretty easy to make. I did see there was some recipes on that page that I pulled up, so maybe I should try to make them. My daughter used to be super into pistachios. I'm not sure if she is anymore, but she used to love them, so we'll have to see and make them. Don't forget to join the Discord. There's 17 real-life girls in there. Remember when it used to say real live girls? This has been great. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. the coffee, the candy. This has been a great morning. Okay, we have 4 more minutes until this Stream Raider battle, and then I'll be heading off. Space Girl. Some of them might be from Space Mustard Sword. I can't guarantee anything. Hey, Dr. Cusel. Welcome. How are you today? You're good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear it. I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Doing very well this morning. I've had a little bit of coffee, so I'm a little bit wired. What'd you have for breakfast? I'm about to eat ramen for breakfast. It's way more nutritious than these tiny frogs I've been eating for breakfast. So I'm proud of you, Smurf. It was this. Also, tropical Smarties. So yeah, they have been amazing. Thank you. It's 9 p.m. Oh, and you don't eat breakfast. Okay, so what did you have for your last meal then? I'm so sorry, Dr. Cusel. I should probably mention that I am about to end the stream pretty soon. But thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us until the end. Sugar with more sugar. Arain suggested that I pour some milk into the Smarties. So, it would be more like normal cereal. I could try it. I'm not sure if I would throw up or not, but it could be amazing. Some sweet potatoes with some fish. Ooh. That sounds wonderful. I am excited for you. So where do you live? Have you already told me? Not like specifically, you don't have to give us your address, but like obviously you live like not close to here because it's nighttime. So good. Yay! I'm excited for you. Romania. Cool. We used to know some people that lived in Romania. They played WoW with us. Magical space mushrooms. Mustard Sword really likes space. Far, far over the rainbow away. Well, thank you for joining us from that far. That's amazing. I love that about Twitch, that people can see you from other countries and whatnot. And our community can be so large. No, you are amazing. Thank you. That is so sweet. All right, guys, we have 1 more minute on the Stream Raider battle. Thank you for placing unit Snowpea. 2 units. Amazing. This is just a 1 skull battle, so we should be okay. But we've lost 1 skull battles before, so I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. Or count my chickens before they hatch. That's the one. That's the one. Something about birds. All right, I joined the Discord for all the Space Girls. Yay! And the Space Jam. We love jam there. The strawberry, grape, all the jams. Past Evil. Oh my god, I don't really have a whole lot of time. But let's try it. Nope, I don't know you, spam call. Is it gonna work? Okay, so this is the one from yesterday, so this technically does not count. Let me pick a new one. Oh, here's the one. This is the one where I heard the noise in the apartment and I grabbed the first weapon that I saw. And I was sneaking around trying to get whatever the sound was. Here it is. This is Evil in 2009. Why is my EverQuest just opening? Nope. Guess you gotta stay. I'm showing the past Evil right this second. Okay, we're good. That's not a mustard sword. I'm sorry. I was cheating on you with a real sword. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start this battle. And then I will be taking off, so please remember to copy the raid message because we are going to try to raid somebody. All right, let's go ahead and haste ourselves and start the battle. Melting snowman emote. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You can't post links without permission. I hate you, Bob. Yay! Thank you guys so much for helping. Thank you to Mustard Sword for the most kills and Mustard Sword for the most assists. You are amazing. And congrats to Taco and Snowpea for your chests. Good to see you too, Mustard Sword. Thank you so much for helping us with our Stream Raider battles. I appreciate you. Okay, we got a lot done today. I'm getting to collect some more scrolls and gold. Thank you so much for all of you being here. Dr. Cusel, I did already have somebody in mind, but perhaps next time I'm going to actually check them out. I like to check people out before I drop people off in a random stream, but next time, possibly. Thank you so much for suggesting somebody because I love to find new streamers. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I hope that you have the best days of your freaking life. Please raid with somebody if you would be so kind. It was so good to see all of you. Thank you for the resubs, the hydrates, and all of the stuff that happened, the 50 spinner. No, you have the best day. All right, guys. See you later.